let's move on to the second presentation for this parallel session with the code SEE06 by Pak Hafiz Husairi with the title of the fabrication of high performance 18650 type NCA graphite cylindrical cells. To Pak Hafiz, please.
Okay, wait.
You have 10 minutes, Pak Hafiz. While waiting, maybe if you have any question for the participant, please write down in the chat so we can read that question after done the presentation.
Okay, I will
Go ahead,
start.
Pak.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Hafiz Husairi. I am currently studying in chemical engineering major. I want to take this opportunity to share my
Sorry,
research.
Pak Hafiz, can you put it in the slideshow, the presentation, to make it larger?
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to take this opportunity to share my research about fabrication of high performance 186050 type NCA graphite cylindrical cell. Lithium-ion battery are type of secondary battery that can be recharged and reused for multiple times, leading the future technology of energy storage. This battery has advantages as lightweight, low cost, high energy density, no memory effect, environmentally friendly, and high safety. Compare any previous generation of secondary batteries. The essential component of lithium-ion batteries include cathode, anode, electrolyte, and separator. Okay. One effort to increase the capacity of battery is by modifying the supporting material of the positive cathode. Most commonly used active material are LNCA, LNMC, and LVP. LNCA cathode material is currently applied to the transportation sector and stationary system because it has high working potential, high energy density, and low cost. Some relevant parameters that affect the performance of the LNCA cathode are active mass loading, porosity, the composition of active material, binder, and conductive agent. In this work, research was carried out to determine the effect of formulation on active material and conductive additive on the LNCA cathode to obtain high capacity and high performance lithium-ion battery. Experimental. In this study, several formulations were made for the composition of LNCA cathode. The first formulation labeled as NCAA was containing 3.5% KSC. The second formulation, NCAB, was containing AB with 3.5% NCAC. NCAC had KSC AB ratio of 2 to 1.5, while were mixed using a ball mill to make it homogeneous. The cathode material slurry was composed of LNCA, AB, KSC, PVDF, dispersed in NMP solvent. The anodes were composed of MCMB, AB, CMC, SBR, and Aquades. Okay. Material characterization. All battery material were purchased from Ceylon, China, and were were used without any further treatment. LNCA, graphite, QSIC, and AB were characterized using X-ray diffractometer, scanning electron microscopy, and surface area analyzer. Fabrication. Fabrication of cylindrical cell consists of electrode coating, cylindrical assembly, and electrolyte filling. All of the starting material of the cathode and anode are separately mixed into vacuum mixer to get homogeneous slurries. Then its slurry was coated on the surface on the current collector. When the cathode slurry was coated in aluminum foil, while the anode slurry was coated in copper foil using Dr. Blade automatic coating machine. The coated foil were dried and pressed using rotary pressing machine. Cathode separator and anode was rolled using manual bending machine into the cell roll. The cell roll were inserted into a nickel and stainless steel case that had an anode tap weld to the bottom side. Finally, the cell were injected with electrolyte and sealed with a cell cap in the glove box under the argon environment. After it's for 12-hour assembled battery are prepared for analysis using a X-channel battery analyzer to measure capacity and cycle performance. Result and discussion. Figure 1 display the XRD pattern of the starting material. Figure 1.A show the XRD spectra of NCA starting material, which is correspond well to a layered structure of alpha sodium ferric oxide. Based on the result of the XRD analysis, the QSIC raw material used is compatible with graphite crystal, with a very dominant peak at 2 theta diffraction angle of 27 degrees. The acetylene back or AB raw material is also compatible with graphite crystals, but slightly different from the crystal structure on it B. Okay, which is not as high of that of QSIC material, indicating less crystallinity properties. In addition, the XRD test result graphite also compatible with graphite crystal with a very dominant peak at 2 theta diffraction angle of 27 degrees. No impurities detected from all the starting material, which is conclude that the raw material have a high purity and further measurement and evaluation of cell performance can be purely referred to the material only. Okay. This is the PET test. The specific surface area of the sample was calculated using PET. From the PET test result, AB material has a larger surface area than QSIC, which is 135.8 meters square per gram. Okay, next. This is the same study from this picture. The QSIC raw material has flag or flag shape, similar to cornflake, which are very uniform, which is ranging from 1 to 3 micrometer. The raw material AB has spherical as agglomerate from which is ranging in the nanometer range, or we commonly call is nanoparticles. Graphite raw material has a slightly rock shape or roughness and as primary grain with size ranging in the range of 10 to 50 micrometer. The chemical composition of the all raw material consists of 100% carbon as shown in the table 2. Okay. Next is the electrochemical performance test. The electrochemical performance of NCA graphite cylindrical battery was measuring using BTS software. Based on the result of the NCA battery formulation charge discharge analysis shown in figure 3, there are several differences in the value of battery capacity and specific capacity of the battery. NCAC batteries with the combination of QSIC AB 2 to 1.5 have the high with the 3.5 5% of KSC content. 67.1 milliampere hour per gram.
Pak Hafiz, one more minute, Pak Hafiz.
Okay. Okay. Figure 4 present the cycling performance of the NCS cell for 6 cycles using 3000 milliampere current rate. Based on this result, it can be concluded that the high content of AB result in the lower overall capacity, but higher cell capacity stability. Based on the characteristic result, the surface area of AB is significantly higher than ESIC, which has the electron transfer during charge discharge a higher current. This can be the reason why NCAA has a poor performance when charged and discharged on higher current, 3000 milliampere. However, since AB has low density, the overall cell capacity is lower compared to other samples. Conclusion: high amount of AB show better cycling performance, but low specific capacity to the larger surface area and the low material design. High amount of KS6 result in poor cycle performance due to the low electron transfer ability. Based on the overall electrochemical performance test, the highest specific capacity and retention was achieved was KS6 AB ratio is 2 to 1.5. It is concluded that the overall composition as conductive again surface area greatly affected in the performance. Thank you for your attention. We hope this will be beneficial for you and it is for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Hafiz, for the presentation. This is very interesting. Let's open for question and answer. Let me read a question here. Okay. It was reported that yeah, your connection for the PC seems to be going up and down, so there's a problem. Let me read what. There's a question from Bu Sylvia. What is the purpose of BET analysis? Is there any standard for the surface area of the material?
The purpose. Okay, I will answer it. The purpose of BET test is to evaluate the surface area of AB and KSC. High surface area mean is high conductivity, proven by the change of charge discharge analysis. And about the standard is no standard about this.
Okay, thank you, Pak. So just for the for more question, please any participant please write down in the chat. While waiting, Pak Hafiz, I would like to ask several questions. First, your project got supported from Pertamina. Is Pertamina interested on the battery technology? Second, you mentioned the same thing. There's a XRD, there's a SEM, there's a BET. Following from the same from Bu Sylvia, can you explain more on those analysis and measurement that you do, that XRD, SEM, and BET? What is the purpose for those individual tests, and what is thing that you're looking for from those measurements?
Okay. Yes, this XRD test, SEM test, and BET test is the purpose is the material characterization. For the material characterization, sir.
Is for you maybe it's clear about characteristic, but for me it's not very clear about characteristic. But can you explain more about what characteristics that you are looking for those things? What that you're looking for, the content, the size, etc.
To analyze of the about purity and the morphology characteristic. Purity and the morphology of the material like as AB, KS6, and graphite.
Why do you need those measurements, Pak Hafiz?
Wait, thank you for the question. Wait, from the answer is okay. I will answer is as the measurement is to assure the material used is in the good properties in the to assure the material all the raw material is in good properties. Sure.
Okay, Pak. Thank you. There's another question coming from Bu Evita. Let me read the question here. What is actually do you mean with high performance type of cell?
The meaning of the high performance is the high capacity and the high rate.
Okay. Okay, Pak. My first question you didn't answer about the Pertamina, Pak.
Oh. Okay. The answer is the developing the electrical vehicle.
Electrical vehicle?
Yes.
But Pertamina will lose his business now because they are producing oil.
Wait. In the future, sure. I mean, in the future.
Oh, okay. In the future, so the future business for Pertamina is doing some battery. I guess that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Pak. Is there any other question? We still have 1 minute. Any question? Just something quick then, because we just there's no question. Let me ask one question about that charge discharge that you test, Pak Hafiz. Can you explain more about the graph? Which one is the charge, which one is discharge, and the voltage that you are working on looks like this is a lithium battery, I guess, right? That's why you have that such a high voltage. How many cell is this, and can you explain what this test?
The many of cell is 4 cell, which get called NCA, NCAB, NCAC, and NCAD. The curve of discharge is in my pointer is the discharge curve in the charge curve. Okay.
Okay. Is this individually one cell? Yeah, it's not being put series or something, right? Is that correct? This is one cell.
No, it is 4 cell.
You put it together, or the cell, or in the parallel set or series?
No, it's individually cell.
Okay, so then in the test in this individual, just one cell, but you do it in for 4 of the batteries, right?
Yes, 4 times.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Hafiz. I think time is up. Thank you very much. It's a very interesting topic of your work. This is very valuable.